Welcome back to my channel. So today I am setting up. We are doing a one-on-one lash class. It is about to start in 20 minutes. So I'm going to be vlogging how I train my girls in person. You guys will be able to see me showing her step by step how to fan. She already read the manual, so she's coming in. This is just a one-day class. So the way it works is I email them the manual. They come in fully, the manual has to be fully read. If they have questions from the manual, we go over that in person. When they come into class, they're here for 4 hours and it's strictly hands-on the whole time. The first 2 hours is on the doll head and we're practicing and I'm showing them how to use the tweezers, how to fan, how to pick up lashes, dip it into the glue. Next 2 hours is a model. So I will pretty much show them how to tape down one eye, they will do the other eye, and I will start the model. They have to jump in, they have to fill it in as well, and then we just go back and forth. I keep checking their work just to make sure they are placing everything correctly. Their fans are not open, nothing's getting stuck together. If it is, I show them how to unstick it, because it happens, you know, as a new lash artist, even us lash artists that have been lashing for years, it still happens. So I just show them how to unstick. So I'll see you guys when she gets here. She's gonna be here, like I said, in about 20 minutes. So I will hit record when she gets here.
And I already started making like my list for like my supplies, especially when I started.
That's good.
Yeah.
I have an Amazon list too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
okay.
so I send it to the students also. So there's gonna be a whole bunch of things, like if you feel this cushion, this cushion is on there.
Okay,
That's
okay.
one thing to like keep your clients coming back.
I got my lashes done for the first time just to like test out the experience with this girl, and it was just it was really uncomfortable. But she was like a newbie,
Yeah,
so I wanted to go test out. Yeah, I wanted to see how the newbie is, you know. And I was stuck on there for like almost 4 hours, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But
she didn't have a cushion?
she didn't. It was just straight up just like this part.
Just the
yeah,
bed.
it was just, and she had like the smallest blanket covering it.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, what is this? So I was like, oh my gosh.
But you see, like that experience that you had right there, doesn't it make you feel like, oh, do I want to go back?
And then
like, do I want to be there again like
no,
that for 4
that's
hours?
the thing. She did really good. But I did not want to do that. I did not want to stay on that. And then even one of my coworkers went to go try her out too.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, I never want to go back and lay on that bed again. And I was like, yeah, it was a lot.
Literally, your work can be so good, but especially when you're starting, you see she takes 4 hours. I used to take 4 hours when I started too, for like the first year.
Yeah.
And one thing, someone might not come back to you just because it was so uncomfortable. So that's why I'm like, I had to make an Amazon list for you guys. I have this. I also have a big leg rest. I put it in the other room, but I'll bring it out. We'll use it for your client because it helps lift their legs and take the pressure off their lower back, so they can lay their.
That was another thing. Like I was literally shifting like every like maybe 30 minutes because I was just like, oh, this is uncomfortable. Then I was uncomfortable here. Yeah. So I was like, dang. But then it also taught me like, oh, I don't want my customers to feel that way or my clients to feel that way.
That's good that you went and you got the experience. It's because I've even had students that I was like, you never got lash extensions? They're like, no. They're just jumping into the industry.
Oh no. Yeah, I was like, I just want to try it first once and then eventually go and like try it again.
Yeah.
She was my first one I tried, so.
Oh yeah, so now you know, girl.
I
was like, I upgraded to this massage thing. I still put the leg rest, but the massage has padding, and so I turn it on. It's a heating pad.
And you have a little footstool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did not have it either, and I was struggling. I was like, girl, how do you expect me to get on this? I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
So you'll find this on the list, the cushion. There's different ones, like Soul Beauty is a really big company. They're known for like their Tempur-Pedic bed cushions, so you'll find those on there. But this one was only $40 Amazon. It came the exact size, which was nice. And I have that light on there. I also have a moonlight on there too, or the half moonlight, whatever it's called. That one is amazing. So starting off with this is fine, but honestly, when I would use this one, I would have to use like a small ring light on the other side. Just because I need, or something like this, because you need more light.
Yeah, and it covers like everything.
Yeah, and this one, because it goes around, it lightens up the shadows on the outer part of the eyes. So it's so bright. works so good. So I highly recommend it.
Is that one more expensive than this one? Though?
Yeah. Yeah, that one's gonna be depending where you get it from. Now they're on Amazon. They're probably like not the same quality, but I've seen some like low. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but they're like 300 there. On Amazon, they're like between 150 to like 250. So I found some that were like 150 that will probably work out. I don't know like how good the quality would be, but it works fine. Alright, and then I have a whole bunch of other stuff that you're gonna need. So like eventually when you run out like your disposable items like spoolies, micro swabs, everything like that is gonna be on the Amazon list too. Or if there's anything you're like, oh hey Heidi, like I do not mind at all. Like I ran out of this, like where do I get it? Like do you recommend just Amazon or a company? So lashes, I'm gonna give you my lashes today, but there's a lot of like different lash brands. I've been using my lashes.
Do you sell these too?
Yeah, lashes. Yeah. So if you like, of course you can buy from me. And then I also like V-Eyes right now. Yeah. So
I haven't found any like lash companies that's like stuck out to me or anything, so I'm always stuck to like Amazon right now.
Oh yeah. So V-Eyes, they are on Amazon, but they've been sold out of a lot of links. So I actually went to their direct website, and I like them for my like backups, and if I'm running out, like I use theirs. Like they've been working out really good for me, so I really like them, and they're pretty cheap. They're what, like $7-8
for a set?
For a whole tray. So I really like theirs. So that's somewhere you can buy from also. And if you ever want to start your own brand, like you can just reach out to them and see how much they charge. I know you have to buy it like more in bulk, but if you do, they do private labeling.
That's cool.
So which is pretty cool. And I'll let you try them out today too. So you have like two options, because I know a lot of people go into the industry and they don't even get a kit, so they don't even know what's good, what's not good, and they'll get bad quality and they'll be like, oh, I suck, like I'm just bad at this. But we are like as good as our product. That's why you have to have good product, and it's good to get it recommended from the person that's training you, because I trial and error, girl. 4 years later, I tried almost everything. Okay, so before we actually get like started on the hands-on, is there anything like from the manual that you feel we need to go over? You have questions?
Pretty much makes sense. And like I've been like researching since like last summer, like looking over a lot of lash stuff already. So a lot of the stuff that I read from yours was already like prior knowledge. I knew a little bit from before.
Oh, good. And you'll see like I tell everybody, you're not gonna learn everything in one training, because we all lash different. So you might like follow them, on TikTok, on Instagram. Like there's so many girls out there that do like amazing tips, and just try it out. If it works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't, like we might sound different.
That's another reason why I chose you, because your lash style, from the way you pictures that you posted, I like them the most out of like all the ones that I saw too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're all like unique. When I started, I would compare myself to everybody. Like, oh, why can't my lashes look like hers? Why can't they look like hers? The moment I stopped comparing myself, and I don't know how it got into my head, but I'm like, everybody has a different lashing style, and I need to just pay attention to my own and create my own. That's when it like took off for me.
How long did it take for you to like?
So the first year is pretty much that first year is when I had to like pretty much teach myself. To be honest, I started off with Easy Fans. I don't know if you know what Easy Fans are.
Is it like the pre-made ones?
Not like the pre-made. They have like a little, so that instead of them being single, when you pull them off, they break apart. They have a little sticky base.
Okay.
So it was so hard for me, like to do handmade fans. Like the tweezers would not grip at all. So then I discovered Easy Fans, and that really worked out for me. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna use this for now. And the retention wasn't the greatest. But obviously, the product when I started was not the greatest. As the years went on, more and more came out. But I focused on so if you have a hard time with fanning, there's pre-made. V-Eyes has pre-made. There's Easy Fans. So don't think that there's not another way. So I honestly started with that. And I was like, okay, I'm going to focus on my isolation and placement. And the Easy Fans, they're just going to be easy and then later I will learn how to do handmade. And that's what worked for me, because isolating, like using your non-dominant hand to open up those lashes, that's a whole nother thing.
I know.
You're learning all of that at once. fast. Like it's so tedious. So yeah, that's pretty much how I started. I have easy fans too, so I can pull those out, and then you can see what those are like. And there is some decent brands on Amazon too that we can go over. You can write down and take a picture. You know, if you ever want to just buy some, because you're practicing right now. Right now, you're going to be getting models. So are you
a year?
yeah. And if you are you planning to like go to esthetician school?
Yeah. So I want to start off like, cause from like I've researched too. So like some people do get certified, but they still do work. Correct? Yeah. But then this like not really legal or anything, but it's home based.
Yes.
But I told myself that I do want to start off a little home based first, just to like build my profile, and then once I feel confident and good enough, I do want to go to school and become an esthetician.
And you can do like, honestly, when I started, I was like, you guys could just tip me. So I'm not actually charging anybody for the service. I'm like, you guys could just tip me. It just pays for the product. So don't say these are just like the model prices, your model price. The reason I have that price set is because you're just paying for the product that I'm using on you as a model. And also say model prices is in their mind is going to know like her prices will eventually go up. So that way you don't feel like not confident about raising your prices when it's that time. Yeah. But yeah, if you need like school recommendations, I can give you some school recommendations too.
Do you have your esthetician license?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have it right over there.
Okay. And I did hear about Paul Mitchell. Is it that one?
Yeah, I went to the one right over here.
Okay, yeah, because that was the only one that stuck out into Sacramento area too. Because I was already looking at esthetician schools, and that was the one I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll try that one out like in the future.
They're all like too much drama, girl, but you just have to stay focused. You're gonna find friends. Yes, girls, like high school all over again.
Oh my god!
Because I'm 30, so I've had my license for 2 years. It's my third year now, or over 2 years, going into my third year. And girl, when I was in school, I was like,
were they all like their late 20s?
They were, I think they were fresh out of high school, but it was just drama. And I was like, you just have to find the right friends that want it, also that want the same things as you, and link up with them. Yeah. And I just went like, so girl, I was not me. I wouldn't miss days. Yeah, it's drama. But all of them are like that. All of them are like that. You just gotta stay focused. Just go get your stuff done. And esthetician is more calm because you're gonna be doing facials, back facials. You're gonna be doing waxing. Yeah. I think the Cosmo side is way more drama over there. Yeah, the Cosmo side, the cosmetologist. Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know it was like that in those
you'll see it. You're gonna be like,
Mr. Like fire. Oh, that's so weird.
I'm all scaring you.
I was like, no, that's so interesting because it's like you're going there to learn. Yeah. Why are you gonna argue with the teacher? More interesting. Okay.
I know. Yeah. Some girls are like immature. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's so good. Yeah. She, one of my girls here also went to Paul Mitchell. Well, actually, I think all of them went to Paul Mitchell. Yeah, one of them was my classmates. Oh, okay. But they just started teaching lashes. But she was like, oh, they gave us like a shitty kit, and they just taught us classics. And then she's like, so I don't know how to do volume or nothing. So I was like, oh, we can teach you. Yeah.
Did you get your esthetician license first and then start lashing, or did you do lashing before?
No, so I took training. So I started off with makeup, and then lashes came around. This was still 2018. And I was like, oh, I'll just do lashes, just put something else under my belt. And I started lashing, and then I wasn't lashing for a while because honestly, like, girl, I didn't have no money at all to even buy a bed. And I paid for my class with my taxes, and it was like so expensive, but it was worth it, you know? And then finally I saved up a little bit, and the beds weren't even that much at the time, but I finally was able to buy my bed. And then that's when I was like, because I actually came across like one YouTube video. It wasn't really out there, and she was doing lashes, and I was like, dude, why the heck am I not doing lashes? Like, I literally took the training, I paid for it. Why am I just need to get on it. And once I get that drive inside of me, it takes off. Like, there's just no stopping me. I'm so like dedicated to doing it, just like the YouTube thing. I get that in my mind where it's just like, girl, just do it.
Yeah.
So I posted, I said, first 10 people to book, you could just pay me whatever you want.
Oh,
And
wow,
right away, I got heck of clients.
Oh,
It
wow.
just filled up. Like, you know, because you're not charging them. I just wanted the practice.
Just to practice, yeah.
And all the clients were giving me, like, to me, that was a lot. They were giving me like $60 and up. And I was like, oh my God, like, you know, and it feels good because you're not charging them. They're just paying you that amount out of the kindness of their heart. So that was nice. But yeah, so then I was doing it from home and I was just like, I was still working. So before this, I was a dog groomer for 8 years.
Oh, wow.
So I did not leave my job until like, 2020. That's when I left my job.
3 years ago.
Yeah, because I'm very like, especially
so you're
with
doing
work.
it like part-time, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm very like loyal, especially with work. So yeah, so then I was lashing. I was like, you know what, like I really like this. I'm starting to really like this. And then my fiance was like, well, you should go to school and get your license for it. And I was like, I already did that. I was like, I already signed up. I already got an appointment.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had already thought about it. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to school and I want to be legit. I want to have my license. So that's when I called, made an appointment with Paul Mitchell. I signed up right then and there at the appointment. And then I went to school for the 6 months. I could only be part-time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because...
So how long is full-time?
Full-time is 4 months.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
For the esthetician license? Oh, okay, that's not bad.
And then, so I still had to work, and then I have 2 kids, so I had like no life.
Yeah.
And I was so into the gym too, so it's like I had to like...
No free
stop,
time for
yeah,
you.
I went to the gym because I would work, come home, take a shower, or I didn't want to smell like a dog at school.
Yeah.
And you know, with the kids and stuff.
Was it like night shift for you? I mean, like night classes?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
okay.
5:30 to 10.
Oh,
Yeah, 10 or
wow.
10:30. So it was like I would get out pretty late. So it's just like all day. Morning was just like drop off the kids at school, go to work, pick them up, drop them back off at home, and then go to
Wow,
school.
that was like 6 months
For
of your
6
life.
months, yeah.
Wow.
And it actually went by so fast. But yeah, so then I started school 2019, and I finished 2020. I think January 2020 is when I finished, because I started school like in the middle of the year, and I was still like, COVID had happened and everything during this time. It was like right after I finished school. I was like, thank God I'm done with school. And when we went back to work, like I was just lashing so much, because as soon as I left school, like I even reached out to somebody. I was like, girl, can I come work at your salon? I don't care if you put me to sweep. Can I just come? And I just want to see what it's like working in a salon. I want to get the experience. And she's like, yeah, girl, like I told you, you can. So I went over there. I was working there, and then I was there for like, I think like 2 or 3 months.
Okay.
And then we ended up going back to work. And the first day I was back in the grooming salon, because this grooming salon was just very, very draining and depressing. At the moment I walked in there, it just hit me like I just felt like this wave of like depression. And I was like, I do not want to be here. And I was only there just because I'm like that attachment of me just being there, being that loyal employee. And I was losing money being there. Like the hourly I was getting paid of going back, because the groomers do get paid, but you have to like build it up again with the more dogs that you do. But you know, with doing lashes, I was making way more money now. So I was just like, I'm literally just being here just because I wanted to be here.
Yeah.
But girl, in that first hour, a lot had happened.
Really?
And I walked out to my manager and I said, who do I give my 2 weeks to?
Oh my God.
But she was like, she's a very good friend of mine, so she was just laughing.
Okay, so she was understanding.
And then she's like, I see it coming. Yeah, she actually worked here for a little bit, but she went back to the grooming. So then I ended up leaving there, and then I was working. I got a spot up the street at Bella Salon Suites. But girl, it was like I had a room like smaller than this. And when I first went into business, having my own business, I had a business partner at the beginning. So it was 2 of us in a little room.
Wow.
And we did not fit. Yeah. So I feel like this spot over here, like it was meant to be. I came to
this whole room is for you?
Yeah, well, the whole salon is mine. But I actually came to a suite, and and to do a pedicure, and I was like, wait, you could do beauty services here? And they're like, yeah. And then they're like, oh, the office is here, and call them. And I was like, oh my god. So I got a quote, and I was like, they told me the price, and I was like, oh, okay, so is this what you guys charge a week? And the lady was like, what? No, we would not charge that a week, that's a month. A girl, I was like, sold.
Oh wow,
Because so over there, it was like, I was paying like almost that amount, like a week. And I got lucky because this salon, I was actually only on that side, and the opening that you walked into the waiting area it wasn't mine until like a few months ago. So I was only on that side over there, and I got lucky because it was one of the only suites that we had a sink. So you know, as an esthetician, you have to have state board policy is you have to have a sink in your salon. So oh my god, this lash is like getting I'm gonna have to brush it. but yeah, I got lucky. So that's how I ended up here, and I've been here for 2 years now.
Oh wow, that's so exciting.
So that's my whole journey.
Wow, it's crazy.
It's a lot, but yeah, it's lashing has done so much for me. Like, girl, I even bought a house the same month. Literally the same week, I was moving into this facility, you know, number 3.
You also got a house?
I was moving into a house.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Like, me and my fiance, like, I had so much money coming in. We were able to save and come together, and we were able to leave my apartment that we were at for 6 years, and we bought a house. And
oh my god, that's so
you see what you can do as long as you stick to it. It's gonna be hard, girl. It was so hard. There was times where I would literally be lashing and be like, why am I doing this? I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm not gonna lash anymore. And then like they would be like, oh, can I book a film? Like, yeah. So I just didn't stop. I just kept going. I went through all the roller coasters you're gonna go through. I would get anxiety. I started putting like CBD in my morning coffees. That really helped me. It gave me the patience to be able to last the 3-4 hours at the beginning. Sometimes I still get anxiety because working with people, it gives us a little bit of anxiety. So you just have to like feel confident, like find that confidence within you and push it out into your work and everything and know what you're doing. Like even if you don't, like you're like, I know what I'm doing. I was trained.
So you fake it to make it sometimes.
Okay. So we're gonna set up your lash trays. So these are your volume. You have two, these are 2 different volumes. So this is 11 and 12. So
and that's the length, right?
The length, and then the thickness, the diameter, 0.03 curl cc. And I'm just shaking the glue.
Yeah, because I know people have like that little device thing where like twirls around for them.
Yeah, I have that. Or they have like the ones that sit on the desk and you just
you
put it right over,
okay.
And then it shakes it. I heard those work really good, and it shakes it as much in 10 seconds. But we'll try this one out for you.
Does the microfiber make it lighter? Is that what it is?
It has like little ridges inside right here, and what it does, it like once it closes, it just grips.
Oh, okay, so
like
it's
the grit is gone. So this one you can see it's a little bit, the curve is different. So this is gonna be your the one you use to pick up and everything. And this one we're gonna use to isolate. Is your friend coming?
Oh no, I didn't have anyone that could come in, so I'll just be using the doll.
Oh, okay, okay. Maybe Ellie, we can go look at her.
Or she's lashing someone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's go look at her because I don't know how long she's gonna be.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna label your trays. Okay. So volume. That was 0.18 cc. Let's start with classic.
Classic.
Yeah, classic, because volume is a whole nother thing we have to learn. So these doll eyes, I like to get my tweezer, and what I like to do is I like to lift it up.
Yeah, I do have a friend too. I was like, if anything, I told my boyfriend, you will be my test subject.
Yeah. And then
I was like, you'll have it on for a little bit, but I'll remove it later.
Yes, yeah.
That's what I told him.
Girl, even my fiance, like one time we needed like a model or something. He's like, do you need me to be your model? I was like, oh, you're so sweet. Okay, so I'll have you do it. So I'm gonna show you though real quick. So I put the tape like a little bit of across. You're making like a little X. So when you're grabbing those bottom lashes, you kind of like scoop them. Then focusing on the inner corner, you place it down and then lay it down. And then you see how long of a piece I got?
Yeah.
So you want to get a piece that long, and usually I fold in the little corners. And the little corners, you want to have it on the outer part of the cheek, so out here, so it's easy for you to pick them off. And then now I'm gonna focus on getting the outer corner and then placing it down. And I've just focused the outer corner lash. So let's say her middle is showing, you are totally fine to grab another piece. Don't fold it. And it doesn't really happen, but you can do this. And then lay it there, not too close up to the eye, because when a tape is laying straight across, it can scratch their eye, and it can also cause bruising, and it's gonna be really uncomfortable, and it's gonna hurt for probably like a week. Their eye's gonna be really red, and it's actually like a bruise, not a chemical burn. So I'm over here thinking your model's gonna be here, and I'm over here talking too much.
No, I don't have a model.
Oh, it's okay. Well, like I said, you're always welcome to come in and watch me do the service, and then we got to see Ellie do the service, so that was nice. So shout out to Ellie.
For like the inner corner, is it just like this part right here that we're talking about?
A little bit more out, so you're gonna focus like on this whole part right here.
Okay.
Break right now. She didn't end up having a live model, so what we're doing is working on the mannequin, and I will show you what she got done so far. So she was working on a classic set. You can see her classic set. After the break, we're gonna get started on volume. So I'm gonna show her how to hand make. We did go over and we got to see Ellie start her client, so applying the tape and doing a fill on her actually. So she got to see how to tape down, and then she showed her what a grown out lash looks like. We're just gonna get started on volume now and then work on that for the next hour. Whenever you're going to start a service with your volume, especially you want to clean spoolie, so make sure you are not using the spoolie that you previously used on a client, and just gently give it a little brush. This is going to help them separate at the tips when you fan it out. Here, 90 degree. So remember what I was saying, that they all have like a sweet spot. So I'm going to just slide in. And the key to this is every single step is very, very steady.
Okay.
So see how much I came in with the tweezer?
Yeah.
I'm gonna find that sweet spot, but I'm gonna take a guess right now. So easily.
Yeah.
So then again, I'm keeping it close, bringing it together. Now you see how they're not moving and opening? Look, you see how you can't move them? That means my grip is good.
It's good.
So then I'm just like, I'm not pinching hecka hard. I'm just bringing it together. Don't be scared of this pointy thing either. And then just bringing my fingers together. And then with my hand, my right hand, I'm just gonna like barely release tension.
Yeah.
You almost like pump it a little bit, and then that's it. That's one little narrow fan right there. See how they're all even, nothing sticking out. If they were scraggly sticking out, just throw it out. If there's little scraggly sticking out, when you place it on them, it's gonna poke them. And then try turn this hand. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I see.
And then just hold that together right here. And then, so keep it closed. It's so easy, huh?
Oh my god!
It's so much easier.
I do feel like it's way easier than the classic one.
Yeah, I told you, because the volume has balance. It has more balance.
I was like, is it gonna stay also work? Okay.
Yeah.
That was fun. Okay.
After you pick it up, this is gonna help you with your pinch. So you're gonna keep it how it was, your tweezer, and then all you're gonna do is like if I was you, I'm just gonna tilt the tweezer towards me.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and then do your pinch. Yes, that is much better. You see how your base, like, I don't know why that makes a difference, tilting the tweezer like that, but a lot of girls, once they change that little movement, it's so much better. also printed these out. These are take-in forms, intake forms. So it is.
Thank you. Oh, it's very clean.
So very clean aesthetic, so you can hang it up.
Yes.
Congrats, girl.
Thank you.
Show it off, girl. Show it off. That officially concludes our last training today. It turned out really great. She learned so quick, picked up on the techniques so quick. I'm so proud of her. She is ready to already start esthetician school right away. She's only 19. She has these goals ahead of her and she's just going for it. So I'm so proud of her. She was very friendly, people's person, so I know she's going to do amazing in this industry, because if you know, when you work with people, you have to have those people skills. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys soon.